It's arrived! Calling for me to switch things up. I have hit, once again, another slump. None of these books are really exciting me. Oh my god, I've just brought a Kindle. It's been about 2 weeks since I've read anything. I'm in a slump, so let's try and get out of it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. I hope you're all doing well, and welcome back to another weekly reading vlog. I have hit, once again, another slump. I'm not sure we're very surprised at this point of the year. This reading year has been very kind of up and down for me, and I did actually check the other day. My daily reading average has decreased about 10 pages every month. In January, I started on about like 70-ish pages, roughly average a day, and I went down to like 60, and then I went down to 50 in March, and in April it kind of rounded up to around 40 pages on average a day. And I don't want to see it keep decreasing. So clearly there's something that I need to switch up with my reading routine, my reading game, just all over my reading routine. So I thought this week we could go on a mood read with me journey, because one, none of the books on my May TBR are really kind of sparking interest in wanting to read, and two, because I'm in a slump, I really just feel like in order to get me out of this slump, I need to keep trying lots of different books until one grasps me. So in this video, you're just going to come along with me as I try and read for a week whilst I'm in a slump, trying to figure out which book's going to pull me out of the slump, try and up my average daily reading count, because I don't want to see it dip another 10 pages on average by the end of May. So I'm kind of hoping I can read about 50 pages a day, but that does seem like a stretch right now because I haven't read anything for the entirety of May, and we're on the 7th of May, so I haven't read anything for a week, and even before then I wasn't really reading a lot. So that's where we're at. You're all up to speed. So it is Tuesday evening. Yesterday was a bank holiday, and I got back from a lovely weekend with my family in the Cotswolds for my grandma's 87th birthday. So that was lovely. I didn't read anything, surprise, surprise. So I had work today, very productive, la la la, all that fun stuff. Haven't read anything. Starting this reading vlog to try and make me read this evening. Mark wants to watch the new season of Jeremy Clarkson on the Farm, I think is what it's called, which gives me the prime opportunity to read. And I'm putting up this book because this is the book currently on my physical TBR trolley that's calling my name. It does help that the audiobook is on Everand, so I think I'm going to mix media this, because that does tend to help me keep me concentrated on reading whilst I'm in a slump, because it gives me something to focus on, listening to in my ears, and helps me concentrate on the words on the page. So I think I'm going to do that. I don't know what this one's about, apart from it's kind of like a literary kind of contemporary fiction about two characters in New York who fall in love. I think it's quite an age gappy romance. So we'll see. I've heard incredible things about it. I just want to show you my bookmark. I'm going for mine and Mark's Polaroid strip from our 2019 trip to Walt Disney World, because it kind of like fits the vibe. And yeah, hopefully I can try reading my first book, and this will be the book that pulls me out of the slump. If not, this video may be very chaotic in me trying to read lots of different books, but I'm going to take you along on the journey of me trying to get out of my slump whilst I mood read for a week. So yeah, let's go. Is it a good sign I want to tab the book up already? Which tab do I go for? I feel like these might be quite a good combo. Or do I go like all blue? I quite like the purple. Yeah, I think I might go for these ones. It was just something that was written in the book that already connected to like the first page. And if that's the way this writing style is going to be, I'm in for a treat. So is this vlog going to be a success already? I don't know, fingers crossed. It is now Thursday evening, and although I've made good, for me and my standards right now, good progress in Cleopatra and Frankenstein, just dropped my headphones. I'm like 60-ish pages into it, and I know this is going to be a good book. Like, I've tabbed in it, I've written in it. Like, I know I'm going to enjoy this book, but it's not keeping my attention. It very much gives me the same sort of vibes as A Little Life by Hana Yanakamura, and I didn't like that book because I think it was just too depressing and too long-winded, and I just didn't really connect to the characters. Whereas from the first chapter, at like the last page of the chapter, I think I tabbed it and said, oh my god, why am I obsessed with these two already? So I know that I will enjoy this book if I read it at the right time, but it's not grasping my attention enough for me to constantly read it right now, and I just want a book that I can just like absorb myself into. So I think I'm gonna go to bed now, but I think in the morning I need to pick another book, whether that's gonna be like a thriller that I've recently picked up. I have quite a few to pick from. I have Death of a Bookseller, I have The Last Murder at the End of the World, I have The Honeymoon by Kate Gray, or I could pick up a romance such as When in Rome by Sarah Adams, which I know will be a nice, quick, easy book I'm actually going to fly through. So I think this will be a hit when I'm in the right mood for it, because I've been loving it already with the amount of tabs and stuff I've been doing in this book. It's too dense for me right now, even with the audiobook, to keep my attention when I am in a reading slump. So I think I need to pick a new book tomorrow, but right now I'm just going to go chill in bed and start fresh tomorrow. This vlog is all about mood reading, kind of just going with the flow, and I definitely feel like my flow is calling for me to switch things up, so that's what I'm going to do in the morning. So I'll see you in the morning. Happy Friday. I'm going to put a spanner in the works and I'm going to order my Kindle. The only way I'm going to get out of my slump, because girl math is a real thing, is to get myself a Kindle. I've been wanting a Kindle for months now, and I was just waiting for the right time. I was doing my little like reading all my iBooks books before getting my Kindle, so I don't have any like ebooks left on my iBooks account before then creating a whole new ebook library. And I only have a few left on there. I have about 10, half of them are Christmas books. And you know what? If getting a Kindle is going to get me out of this slump that I'm currently in, that I haven't read a book in 2 weeks, then why the hell not? I've had the money stashed away for ages. The Kindle is currently on offer, so like it seems like the perfect time to do it. I'm really excited, but also like low-key nervous. So I'm going to order my Kindle. This vlog's like a complete change. We're still going to mood read, so hopefully because I've got Amazon Prime, the Kindle should arrive tomorrow or Sunday, and the vlog's going to continue on to next week as well. So hopefully I can unbox my Kindle with you guys. I'm going to order it now, and yeah, that's the update, because I haven't read anything, haven't picked up a new book yet, all that fun stuff, because I'm officially in the worst slump I've had so far this year, I think. Looking at my page tracker on my reading journal spread. Yeah. It's a pretty severe one, but I think a Kindle might help me out on that little mission, so let's go buy one. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, I just brought a Kindle. I'm so excited. I did buy a clear case because of course I'm going to do that girly thing of getting my stickers off Redbubble. I'm going to get some Disney ones, I'm going to get some country music ones, I'm going to get some book ones, and decorate my Kindle case with lots of fun stickers. So I think that might be my next port of call. Go on Redbubble and buy some stickers, because I still got a little bit left over in my Kindle budget for the case and the stickers. I did it on purpose. So yeah, I'm so excited. If this is what gets me excited to read again, then like 160 quid well spent, in my opinion. Okay, I've done some sticker shopping. So the first one I've got is a cast member one for Disney, because if you didn't know, I was a cast member in 2019. The next one I got was the iconic Walt Disney World sign that you go through, and then I'm obsessed with Lando and Formula One at the minute, so I got a Lando logo sticker. I then just got some generic romance stickers. I got a little kind of geomap tag of Walt Disney World. I got the Walt Disney World Castle. I got Star because that's my new favourite Disney film. I got Sea Varco as a sticker because that's my favourite Disney ride, which is Flight of Passage in Animal Kingdom. And then I got some more generic romance stickers and a little romance trope book stack because it's got fake dating on it. And then I got little suns to kind of like hopefully fill in the gaps. So those are all the stickers I've got. I'm very, very excited. And then I couldn't resist the stinking cute Disney flower floral pop socket to go on the back of it. I am so excited. Ah! It is Saturday morning, the day my Kindle arrives. And I've just had this want to read this book. I'm thinking maybe a thriller might help me with my reading pace, so I'm gonna try this one. I don't know, this is all about like mood reading with me, so I'm gonna read the first like few pages and see what happens before Mark and I have breakfast and then go out and do food shopping. So I'm not gonna get a lot done anyway, but I just had an urge, and that's what this whole vlog is about, so I'm telling you my urge and I'm gonna give it a go. Let's see. so excited. Oh my god, I'm so happy that it's here. I'm so excited. I got the pop socket, which is stunning. I absolutely love it. I'm so excited. And then I just have a clear case ready for all the stickers that I have got from Redbubble, which obviously isn't arriving yet. But without further ado, let's hop into the unboxing. I have no idea. Oh, here, right at the top. Oh my god, this is my first ever Kindle. It's not like replacing one, it's not like upgrading one. I literally just never had a Kindle or any sort of e-reader ever before. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I got the plain black one just because I like blue, but not that colour blue, and I just think I love that kind of like green at the minute because there's an option of black, sagey green and blue. But I just, maybe in like a few years time I won't be that massively keen on the green colour, so I just thought I'd go traditional black. I'm assuming this is the charger. It might need charging. A lot of technology these days comes charged, but we'll have to see what happens here. Power on. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. This is so exciting. I already have the Kindle app on my phone, so I have already been downloading books to read on my brand new Kindle. So I've downloaded things like the rest of the Deal series by Elle Kennedy, the off-campus series, Mile High by Liz Ford, a lot of like romances. So I have a lot more exploring to do to what's on the Kindle, but what else have I got on here? The Reading List, Flawless by Elsie Silver, The X-Hex, because I have the second book physically on my TBR, so I thought I'll grab that one. So let's go English. Oh my god. Ooh, it's so reactive. United Kingdom. It's loading, it's loading, it's loading. Oh my god, this is so exciting. I can't believe I finally have one. Oh my god, I'm finally in my Kindle era. This is where like the rest of my stats for the year are going to be like 90% ebooks because I'm just so excited to use it. Okay, I just had to go get Mark to help me with the Wi-Fi, but we're getting there, we're getting there. I don't want to make this kid friendly. I want all the smut. Next. Are we here? Are we done? Is this it? Yay! Introducing the Kindle experience. I'm gonna go play around with this a little bit more, but I'll keep posted on what I managed to read on this Kindle over the next couple of days and just see if my reading improves now that I've got a fancy new device to do it on. It is now actually Monday afternoon. I've just sat down to have my lunch on my lunch break at work, got back from a walk, now the weather is lovely again, and I'm just here to say I'm absolutely loving my Kindle. It's like, definitely got me out of my reading slump, which I didn't know if it was actually going to do or not, because I love reading on my phone, but I don't find it that enjoyable because the screen's small, and then when I go and track my pages, it says like the ebook's 500 pages when really the book is only like 300 pages, so then it kind of like messes with my like pages read per day, that general gist. But the Kindle is like, I love it so much. Obviously my pop socket is like the highlight of it because it's absolutely stunning. But I am currently reading The Mistake by Elle Kennedy, which is the second book in the off-campus series, the first one being The Deal, which I read last month and gave like a 4-star, binged it in like almost 24 hours, absolutely just enjoyed my time reading it. The Mistake is no exception. I'm not loving it as much. I feel like this is more like a 3, maybe a 3.5 depending on the ending, but I'm loving the romance again. It's just easy to read, and it's definitely like the perfect book to pick up on my Kindle for my first read, because it is, the entire series really is actually part of Kindle Unlimited, which I got a 3-month free trial for when buying my Kindle. So yes, I'm absolutely loving it. I am slowly getting used to all the technology kind of like quirks of this. Obviously it's quite different to your kind of like usual kind of like iPad and stuff. It's touchscreen, but it's not like touchscreen to turn on and off. I find it really weird that you can't technically turn the screen off. Like this never goes black. It just always has like a white screen. So that's kind of like something I need to get used to. And the other thing that I'm absolutely loving that I've already got used to is the fact that the page count, like the page number, is actually accurate to the physical book that got printed, because even if you say I'm on 213, even if I tap another page, I'm still on 213 because it knows exactly kind of like how many pages it is relevant to the actual physical book. So that page count situation I had on my iPhone before doesn't happen with the Kindle, and I'm just absolutely obsessed. I'm 71% of the way into this book. I only started it on Saturday when I got my Kindle, so this has definitely got me out of my slump. I'm going to eat my lunch now while it's hot. I've got leftover minestrone soup. Definitely not kind of like vibe for it because it's really hot, and I just got back from my walk, so I have got my water as well. I've actually just started a brand new workout program for the summer that I do every year. I did it last year as well. This year I'm doing it a little bit more intensely because I'm really going in on like the things outside the workout to really help my lifestyle change in a positive way, and stuff like that. So I'm really focusing on nutrition and getting kind of like fresh air every day, going on walks, and just kind of like really kind of benefiting myself outside the workouts, stretching more, etc, etc. So I'm gonna go eat this nice healthy leftover lunch, read my book, hopefully try and finish it before my lunch break's over, because I'm on 71%. I'm on page 213 out of 286, and this book is very quick to read. So I'm going to stop rambling, leave you to it, and tell you what I think once I finish the book. My first official book on my Kindle. I feel like I need to name her. And also PS, my stickers are coming sometime this week, so I'll come probably back on once I finish this book, and then I'll come on again and decorate my Kindle, and then I'll probably end off the vlog. But yeah, I'm so happy. It was such a good kind of like purchase. I knew I was always going to purchase it. I was trying to find the right time, and I think I perfectly brought it at the right time. So yeah, I'm very, very happy with it. I feel like I should name her. But yeah, I'm just so happy. So I'm going to eat my lunch, read The Mistake, have a good time, and then unfortunately go back to work. It is now Monday evening. I finished work, and I also finished The Mistake by Elle Kennedy, and I've given it a 3.5 stars. I think I enjoyed the deal just a little bit more, but I did really, really enjoy The Mistake. I think probably I enjoyed it just as much, but when I put it through Callpile, it came out at 3.5 rather than 4, but around that sort of area. If I did like 3.75 ratings, it probably would have been that, but I really, really enjoyed it. I do like how Elle Kennedy writes really good smut, really good characters, but like not just a fluffy romance. Like she does kind of touch upon some more heavier topics. I just wish those heavier topics were a little bit more flushed out, and it became more of like a contemporary with really good smut and romance, more so than just like a smutty romance with a little bit of like more deeper topics kind of like thrown in. So yeah, I really do enjoy the first 2 books of this series, and I'm really hoping that kind of like streak continues. But no matter how much I would love to continue reading on my Kindle, I do want to read a book that isn't a romance, and all I have on my Kindle at the minute are romance books. So the book, because we're going with the flow on this vlog, the book that is currently calling my attention isn't the book that I kind of read a page of before going food shopping on Saturday, which I never mentioned again. I literally read a page and I was like, the writing style, I can just tell that the writing style isn't for me right now. So I still want to read a thriller, I think. So I'm probably gonna try and attempt to read The Honeymoon by Kate Gray. If this one isn't sticking, then the only other thriller that I have on my TBR is Death of a Bookseller by Alice someone, I can't remember, and it's too far down in my TBR trolley to warrant getting out. But I think I'm going to try this one first. This is basically about 2 couples who go on a honeymoon to Bali, and then someone ends up dead. And yeah, it just sounds intriguing. So I think I'm going to try this one, go back to the physical books and see if the Kindle did truly get me out of my slump, or it's just the fact of the novelty of having a Kindle made me read a book really quickly, because I haven't read a book in 3 days in a very long time. I haven't really read anything since April 27th. So yeah, I'm going to go for this one, but I'll keep posted on whether I actually stick with it or not, because if not, I might just have to go back to a romance on my Kindle, because clearly that's the only way I'm reading right now. So yeah, I'm going to go for this one and see how we get on, and I'll keep posted. Happy Tuesday. I actually managed to get 50 something pages, 63 pages into The Honeymooners. No, The Honeymoon, getting confused with the Christina Laura title. The Honeymoon by Kate Gray yesterday, which is a thriller about 2 couples in Bali celebrating their honeymoon, and then you follow both kind of wives of the 2 couples, Erin and Sophia. Erin and her husband end up finding a dead body, and they were at like the scene of the crime, but they had nothing to do with it. So they're trying to like, they're on the run, and they fly home the next day, so they're trying to get the flight back. But they kind of feel a little bit suspicious because they were there at the scene of the crime when it happened. And they're just trying to kind of flee it, and then something suspicious is going on with Sophia as well, which you don't know. So I feel like obviously all the stories are going to interlink. I'm enjoying it. And to be fair, having got 60 pages into a physical book yesterday, I'm very impressed with myself. I'm very much appreciating the short chapters and the fast-paced writing style to keep me intrigued, which is what I need right now. However, I won't be reading this one much today because it is a work day. But I'm leaving a little bit later because I'm actually in London all day for work, and that means commuting on the train. So I'm gonna bring this little bad boy and I'm gonna start a book on my Kindle because I want to keep reading. I want my reading pace to keep going, so this will be a lot easier to take in my bag than a hefty hardback. So I'm gonna start a book on here. I'm not sure what I'm gonna start yet. I have a few options. I think I don't want to read another like really fluffy romance. So the options I do have on my library, I actually downloaded The Maid yesterday by Nita Prose. I want to say is how you pronounce the author's name. But I don't want to read another thriller in case I get confused with this one, although I do know the settings are very different. But I just don't think I should read that in conjunction with another thriller. So it most likely will be another romance or at least a contemporary. And the ones that are kind of like calling my name a little bit more is The Little Bookshop by the Sea by Eliza J. Scott, which I've never heard of before but was on Kindle Unlimited, and I was like, that just sounds right up my alley. I also treated myself when I did get my Kindle to 2 books that I paid for via Kindle, which were only 99p each, and that's Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood and A Song of Me and You by Mike Gale. And I feel like it might be more that sort of vibe. I'm not sure. I might go for A Song of Me and You by Mike Gale. I'm definitely more inclined to reading more of a contemporary literary book, and I do know I love Mike Gale. I have tried to read his older works and I don't love them, so I think sticking with his newer releases, this is the book that just came out in paperback, which came out in hardback last year, so it is his latest release, so I might give that one a go. But I haven't decided yet. I'll keep you posted. I wanted to come on and say that I'm impressed that I read 63 pages of a physical book yesterday, and that I will be bringing my Kindle along today to read on the commute to and from the trade show that I'm going to for work. So yeah, that is the update. I'm just so happy that my reading groove is back, all because of this little beauty, and I'll keep you posted. I think my stickers have arrived for my Kindle. If this isn't my stickers, then this vlog clip will be obsolete, but I think it is. Yeah, it is. So excited. They're quite big, so I'm hoping they fit on okay. I don't know how people do it. I guess they just cut around because they're like, the Lando one is freaking huge. Castle and the geotag, star and Sivako. That book stack is massive, and some more romance and then some suns. So I guess I'll need to get some scissors and start cutting these out. The only one I don't like on this one is Enemies to Lovers. I love soulmates, I love fake dating, I love grumpy sunshine, I love forced proximity, and I love one bed trope. The only thing I don't love is the Enemies to Lovers, but I love the stack, so I just got the stack. And Enemies to Lovers is growing on me, but it has to be done right. But I love this one because it's so true now. I'm now fully addicted to my Kindle. The one I'm most excited for is this one. It's going to go right in the middle of my Kindle, or above the pop socket. So the pop socket's going to be in the middle, and then the stickers obviously surrounding it. And I think this one is going to go pride of place, because as soon as I'm under that sign, no other worries in the world exist. It is just me, my loved ones, and the most magical place on earth. Okay, all the stickers are cut. The only one I'm like concerned on size is this one, and the fact that it just doesn't really fit the vibe at all, but we'll see if I can fit it on. If I don't fit it on, I don't fit it on, that is fine. But let's get to decorating. I think I'm going to keep it like this for now, just to keep it like a mix of Disney and books. I didn't manage to fit on this sticker, that one, this one, or my Lando one, which is absolutely fine. I'll keep them and replace them every so often, but I really like how this is looking. It looks really cute, a mix of books and Disney, my two favourite things, and yeah. Very, very happy now all my stickers have arrived. Before I sign off this vlog, I thought I'd give you a little bit of a rundown in terms of what I managed to read today. So on my commute, on the way to travelling into the trade show in London I went to for work, I managed to get 56 pages, 57 pages into A Song for You and Me, A Song for Me and You, A Song for You and Me. I'll put a cover on screen by Mike Gale, which is his newest release, which has just come out on paperback and was 99p on Kindle, so I thought I'd grab it. I don't know whether I want to do this mentality. I'm going to see how I go with my Kindle for a little bit, but I might actually start, because I love reading on this so much, I might actually start to stop buying so many physical books just for the sake of buying books. Try and see if I can buy them on my Kindle first. If I end up absolutely loving them, then I'll buy a physical copy to add to my collection, but I need to reduce the amount of books I currently own for the future, and that future hopefully isn't too far around the corner when this room needs to be transformed into something other than a personal library, which is very sad. So I do need to start kind of like condensing my book collection anyway, and having a Kindle, and if I love reading on my Kindle so much, reading books on here first, and then if I do end up really enjoying them, buying the physical copy might be a better way to kind of go about my reading and book buying collection habits, etc. So that's that. Anyway, that was a little bit of a tangent, but I got 57 pages into A Song of Me and You by Mike Gale and absolutely loving it. I love Mike Gale's writing. I think he writes women so well. I don't know why, I don't know how, but I very much appreciate it. This one basically follows two characters, Helen and Ben. They were high school sweethearts. They spent, I think, just under 2 years together in the prime of their life when they're 18, and haven't seen each other for ages because Ben ends up becoming a really famous lead singer in a rock band, and he goes global and he's this massive success. And then one day, like 20 plus years later, he ends up knocking on Helen's door, and he's trying to run away from the life that he's created because he no longer wants to be in the limelight. And that is as far as I've got to, and really enjoying it, loving the writing style, and I'm just so happy to be back in Mike Gale writing because I absolutely love it. So yeah, very excited to be in this one. And then before I left this morning, I managed to read a little bit more of The Honeymoon, and I got 73 pages into this one. So I can safely say I think I'm out of my reading slump, very much thanks to my Kindle. Which this vlog took a complete turn when I decided to get the Kindle, but boy am I glad I did. I'm so excited. Still loving this one, still have a lot of unanswered questions, but I haven't really got too far into it to kind of give you more of a synopsis. So as much as I know, I've already told you. So I'm going to hopefully finish this one, and then finish this one, and be well on my way to being back in my reading game. And I'm so happy and so excited and grateful for my Kindle for doing so. Once again, this is what my Kindle looks like now. Absolutely love it. Star Wish is my new favourite Disney film, so having Star on my Kindle case just seems so appropriate right now for me. And then just lots of Disney and book things, and it just makes me so happy. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a phone or book emoji down in the comments below to symbolise me getting a Kindle. I'd love to know if you got to the end. This has been a very chatty vlog, so I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give it a massive thumbs up and subscribe down below to see future content from me. I do anything from weekly reading vlogs, monthly TBRs, monthly wrap-ups, goal videos, journaling videos, lifestyle videos. I do anything on this channel. Anything that I have a passion in, you'll probably see it on this channel, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future content. And without further ado, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.